hello. And this is first of a kind video for our channel. 4 months back, we wanted to make this video because we wanted to connect with you all a little better and be our candid selves.
So we asked on our Insta stories and YouTube community posts, what are some of the things that you would want us to answer? And you guys were too excited and sent 38 questions our way. We weren't expecting as many. And some of you even sent 3 to 4 questions, but here we are answering all of them.
And to make things simpler, because we have so many questions, we have divided them into 4 sections. First one is our intros, our personalities, and about XTE. Yeah, second is just full of jokes and our friends were roasting us. Third is going to be a set of how-to questions, basically editing, workflows, video suggestions, ideas, all these. Fourth is going to be location-specific questions that people had about certain videos. Let's jump straight in. We are going to be our candid selves. This video might go on a little longer, so jump around using the timestamps if you want answers to any specific question.
Okay, so first 3 questions I'm clubbing together because they were asked by GYP Media, Nishant Gowda and Nishant Singh, and all of them are similar. And the question is along the lines of how did we guys meet? How did we get in touch? Or what made us start our YouTube channel? So we actually, for the first time, met in college. That was Christ University 2014.
We are almost full-time travel content creators. We started this journey almost in 2018. 6 years of almost doing XTE. Started for the pure passion of documenting travel information to help other travelers. Because whenever we wanted to travel, we never found those helpful first-hand information. And that's where the whole idea kind of conceptualized. And we used to take a lot of spontaneous trips together on our weekends and everything. After colleges, we took both our jobs. He was in Goldman Sachs. I was working with Prestige for 1.5 years. We started with 3 of us, Ismail, Saransh and Akshay. Akshay was my school friend and also a Christite, and we 3 were friends together for a long time. We still are, but we were pivoting a lot and we were experimenting, and so XTE right now is a full-time travel content channel, and Akshay was not able to keep up with all the responsibilities and everything. So right now it's 2 of us who are running Explore the Earth, and we take wholesome trips with our friends, and we do a lot of DIY travel, responsible travel, and we try to bring out informative guides and content to help other travelers who are like-minded like us. So this is XTE as it is right now.
So Human Tree asks the intro of our crew. So the XTE started with the 3 of us. Now, because of various commitments and the way XTE was headed, Akshay has taken a backseat and is no more...
He's alive, but no more part of XTE.
Now we are working with editors, and one of the editors that we are currently working with, and he has been doing a really good job for us, is Mohammad Zishan. So as for our crew, it's Ismail, me and Zishan right now.
And adding to that, this is our studio. And this is also our home. We both shifted to Bangalore about more than a year back, and we have converted the hall into our studio space where we make such content and want to create more. So this is a quick tour. Okay, Saransh, I think we can answer this question for each of us. Beach, hill station or city? Which one of these would you prefer and why? Asked by Nishant Gowda. Nishant has sent us tons of questions.
So cities, no, a big no for both of us. We just like to go away from crowds and be ourselves. When I'm in mountains and we are trekking, 3 days, 5 days are enough, and then I want to go to a beach. And when I'm at the beach, 2 days are enough. I'm quite sticky enough to want to go back to the mountains.
I am a water baby through and through. I can't stay away from the beaches. I love being around water. Definitely the mountains have some magic, but also cities, I think I'm just too much around Indian cities and I've had enough of them for my life. So I think I would like to explore cities from outside rather than just get over with cities. That leads to the next question. Where to next? Asked by Nilomi Doshi, one of our top fans, our childhood friends, and one of our biggest supporters since a long time.
Current next trips are to Udupi and Wayanad at the end of Feb.
Munnar.
Udupi and Munnar.
But taking this question in a little more meta way, where to next? Where is XTE headed next? Mm-hmm. So I think this year we are planning to release at least 20 plus explainers, try out new formats like this one, have at least 2 to 3 reels per week, short form videos, show you better side of our personalities. It can bring out our creative outputs, grow our team, launch new merch, organize X trips and experiences. We have too much on our plates, but that can happen. And we are launching our digital ebooks as a complement to our explainers.
At the core of it, content-wise, what you can expect from us is information, value-add videos through and through across any channel that you see us on.
A lot of them had already asked, I think Nishant only asked when are we going to get regular videos. I think we can answer those 2-3 questions with this answer, I hope. Sujita asked us, can we do a meetup?
Can we do? We would love to. The last time we organized a meetup in Cubbon Park, 4 people showed us, including the 2 of us. But jokes aside, we are going to organize a better meetup wherein we'll let you know in advance. So for that matter, do follow us on Instagram. We do give an update every time we are going to a particular place, at least a week in advance. So if you are around, feel free to hit us up and we'll be more than happy to meet you.
Yeah. Okay, quick rapid fire. Your top 3 places to visit in India for solo female travelers, again asked by Sujita.
Given how much focus do we put on security, especially in a country like India with all the things, I suppose when you ask a question like that, you are essentially left with the most popular places. That would be your best bet. You can go to Ladakh. If you can go to Rishikesh, if you're talking about South, you can go to Chikmagalur, places like that. But having said that, we've traveled so much, and places like Udupi, which nobody otherwise speaks about, felt quite safe to us. So I think these are some of the places you can try.
Yeah, I think my list will be South Goa. It has a lot of foreigners, it has a lot of hostels, and North Goa is too party, too rowdy, but South Goa is a little better. Coorg is nice. Again, I have been there. I found the vibe to be safe enough. It had the right infrastructure for all types of travelers. I would recommend Manali. Oh yeah, I think Varkala and places like Gokarna, Varkala, Hampi, these are also well established but not too popular among the, I don't want to generalize, but
at the very least you'll find like-minded travelers in these places. A lot of people who are traveling solo and are happy to
so I think Varkala, Gokarna, Hampi, Udupi, Coorg, Chikmagalur, South Goa. Things you learned by traveling that motivate you in tough situations, asked by the human tree. Damn, heavy. I have to repeat, things you learned by traveling that motivate you in tough situations. No matter how much you plan, there is always going to be a change. So be ready to be flexible and be ready to embrace what comes, adapt, appreciate, and accept, I think. And that motivates to take that lesson in all things of life.
I think for me, and this is what I've started to live by, that as long as I get the choice to do what I want and when I want, I'm putting the most amount of premium on that. So to that point, when we are on our travels, just the fact that I can be in the moment and really do whatever I feel like, I think that has helped me through life in general as well. When I'm feeling tough, I know that I can, in my mind, look forward to more such moments on our next trips.
So remember, adventure is out there. Go explore. Nishant Gowda asks, if you had to spend all your life in one place, where would that be?
Oof.
You guys are dropping some major
that's a tough one. Like,
philosophical ones. I
think we'll have to venture out of India a lot as well to be able to actually take it in context. Where in the world?
But currently, I think I would like to be in Udupi. Reasons: surfing, beaches, tropical vibe, local crowd is amazing, food was amazing, the landscape was some of the most beautiful ones I've seen, and the laid back vibe that it offered, I think it spoke to me somehow.
Fair enough. The fact that we've missed our skiing session that we were going to do 2 weeks in Sonmarg, my heart is there right now. I just want to do that, so I'll be there.
Okay. Tell briefly your daily routine. And Nishant Singh 3 has also attached a side note saying, "Bhai, please pick kar lena mere questions." Nishant, thank you, bhai. बहुत अच्छे questions पूछे, and we are happy to answer all these. Daily routine. Saransh, you go.
So I wake up around 9 a.m. and then it's a quick breakfast, just jotting down what I want to do through the day. And by 9:30, 10, like once I'm fresh, everything, I am on my editing table. And until lunch, I am either editing, answering to emails, sponsorships, all of those things. Post that lunch, and then I take a bit of break and then I work out. And then again, it's editing, dinner, unless we are socializing and half of this goes out the window.
Also, side note, till now, we were not making enough monetary commercials that we can sustain both our livelihoods through only and only XTE. So we both had our side gigs going on individually. Saransh used to trade in stocks, options, and all this.
Yeah, so I'm not trading anymore. I'm just investing. That's why I didn't put it in my daily routine.
So sometimes he spends a little time in that, and I used to freelance for websites, videos, graphics, because I had my skills and background in that, and I used to work with clients for other projects on those things. So my routine kind of is all over the place. I don't have a fixed time to wake up and sleep. I do pull all-nighters and do sleep for 48 hours straight.
Sometimes we do not meet even through the day.
Yeah, so he's going to sleep, I'm waking up, I'm having my coffee sometimes, and sometimes we are on the same. But it's more or less wake up, watch something, have breakfast, start working, take a break. In the evening, I go for a run. He has worked since last 6 months almost now he's recovering from an ACL injury. So all these things keep happening during the day for 1 or 2 hours, and we sometimes play football, we go cycling, we meet our friends.
I just recently got football shoes, so we are going to play a lot more.
Yeah. So yeah, this is our daily life, and then we go for meetups by other creators. We meet some people from the industry, meet our friends. That's it. Ruchika Parida asked us, what are your 3 dream places that you want to cover? Okay. Northeast India, for me.
Big time.
Rajasthan, maybe because I have not yet explored it. And I want to do the eastern coast, Orissa and like Andhra coast and all these places. Like I don't see a lot of content from here, and I want to explore what there is.
What about me? So Northeast is definitely on the list. Second is we've missed our skiing session in Sonmarg, so that.
Oh yeah, actually I want to explore Kashmir, because Kashmir, like I just want to go in the valleys and like do the treks.
It's really beautiful, yeah. And third, that we want to do, that's like our passion trip. Like we just haven't come around to doing that. Is cycle from Manali to Zanskar. Like we have cycled from Manali to Leh in the past, but Zanskar is what we want to do then.
Yeah, let's hope this year. Cool, that ends our first section about us, XTE and everything. Actually, let us take some jokes in between to give this session a break. We have been speaking for a long time. A lot of you have the same question, and I don't know why. So Vidhi, Prashant, all of them are asking, are you guys gay and dating each other? Well, the answer is zoom in on my ring. No, we have been best of friends for like last 10 years. Before we were 3, and now since Akshay is not here, obviously we understand the question is.
You're still going to see a lot of 2 of us traveling together, so get used to it.
So, Anusuya asks us, how are you guys? So yeah, we were on a break for a little while, last 2-3 months, a lot of turmoils in our personal lives. My dad's health was not well, so I was back home for almost 2 months. We were not making any content.
I managed to get an ACL injury, and that too after getting hit by a truck on our early morning cycle ride when we were preparing for one of the trips that we were going to take in South India. Stay tuned for that. That is still going to happen, and we are going to...
Let's not jinx it. Twice already, but not third time. Thanks for asking. We are doing good. We are back. We are in good spirits. How does Saransh handle himself when all the girls come and crowd Ismail in all the trips?
I just click pictures.
This was asked by Prashant Ganesh, our dear friend from college. I think the next question kind of answers that. Bada Thalaiwa, my friend, is asking Ismail ki shaadi kab hogi. So 2 months back I got engaged. That's a big news I'm sharing for the first time openly. That answers, I think. Yeah. We have an anonymous question by someone asking us why he's so cute. I don't know which one of us are together, but we'll take that. When is XT coming to Hyderabad to meet their school friend? Asked by Garima Jasani. So she's my school friend, my senior, and we were not in touch for a long time, but because of XT, she has like been in touch for a while. Hyderabad soon, I guess now. Biryanis any day. Assalamu alaikum,
brother. I won't contact you. Can give me your number.
Okay, next section might be helpful to a lot of creators out there. Or who are trying to understand the content game with us.
Next 2 questions I'm clubbing. One is, how do you shortlist where all to go from Nishant Singh? And 2, how do you guys plan and script your videos? Tell us the detailed process from Let's Go Sit. So I'll answer it like this 2-part section. One is, how do we shortlist? So generally we are content creators and we want as much traction across platforms, right? So our primary goal is YouTube. So whenever we are going to a particular place, let's say we have a 20 list of places that we want to visit. On YouTube, we just check few data points, what would be performing well for us in search-driven content, and we select those places out of the 20 that we otherwise wanted to go to anyway. So that's how we shortlist. And the second part, how do you guys plan and script your videos?
Like we have a core, what we want to show, we make a good hook out of it, we deliver on the content, we plan the B-rolls, we try to execute as best as we can. This is a learning curve for us. We are also experimenting, but I think this is the current approach. So we are making 2 or 3 kinds of videos. One is the detailed travel guides, explainers for YouTube, and other is the short form content for YouTube, Insta, Shorts and everything. We pre-produce the reel that we want to make the hook the most exciting, that what will hook the viewer the most. So we run 10-15 ideas with each other, what's good and not. We cook something up and based on that we make. Yeah, so in general, I think if you want to script a video, I would say pick interesting things that you actually want to do and then do interesting things. Instead of picking a cup like this, try to pick cup like this and show the audience, like, can it excite them and can it visually engage someone? And if you plan that, your videos can get interesting. This is what our experience has taught.
Yeah. But above all, just deliver on whatever you've set.
Yeah, be genuine.
The expectation is.
Yeah. I think I can take the next question as a part of sub question to this. Hi, what tools do you use for animation and editing and tutorials that you would recommend? Okay, Premiere Pro, Geo Layers, Google Earth Studio, tiny bit of After Effects, Photoshop, and Canva. These are the tools that we use. We do everything on laptops. Can't edit on mobiles because we have multiple devices and we need to put all the footage on mobile, not possible. Plus, I have a 64 GB mobile, which is not at all possible. Tutorials, few people that come to mind, Daniel Schiffer, Peter McKinnon, Colin and Samir for scripting, researching, and
Hilliard Smith.
Hilliard Smith for editing. Yeah. And otherwise, we are just searching like how to do this in Premiere, how to do this in After Effects. Like we have a thing visualizing in mind, and then we execute using the tools that we know.
Yeah. Even though, like we've mentioned, how many tools that we use, and it may feel overwhelming that you have to learn all of them. Just take it this way: that you have something in mind that you want to show. Just learn that tool for the first time and you'll be able to do it. Over time, do you need to learn all of this and not from day one?
Yeah, I think honestly how we learned was we didn't learn the tool and then make videos.
Yeah.
We wanted to make the video, so we learned the tool. And that I think like takes your learning curve like this because you have the vision and you only need to know those 10 steps to reach there. And you can Google those 10 steps rather than learning the whole course of editing. That's our journey. Next question by Arjun Patel. Do you guys think if you cover some common destinations for vlogs, you'll get more reach?
Oh, I think they'll be more popular for sure. That would mean more viewership. But what happens is right now when we post a vlog on YouTube, nobody really wants to watch it. For now, we are sticking with travel guides so that we can get the maximum traction on our channel. However, vlogs to common places as well as offbeat is our end goal, wherein we want to produce the things that we are up to as against just giving information as well.
Yeah, and I think again the SEO factor plays in, like popular places, everyone is putting up videos. Competing in that segment rather is difficult. Plus, we are not people who like to do overly popular things. We try to find a sweet spot between offbeat and must do. So that's why I think what we are doing has been working well for us. But yeah, going forward, we'll have to, we'll definitely try.
We'll take you on the trips with us.
If you are a first time blogger, what do you need? Asked by Sujita.
Well, you just need the vision as to what do you want to create and just go for it. There's a good chance 5 years down the line you'd find that video cringe. But if you do not start with that, there's a good chance you'll just be waiting for that moment forever.
Yeah. The perseverance to keep going at it. You'll need to keep putting out videos. You should have that dedication to make videos on that same topic again and again and again and again and again because you enjoy doing it rather than because you have to do it.
The same topic as in same niche. It doesn't have to be same topic, but if you're doing travel to various places. Also, as a first time blogger, from the point of view of if you're thinking what would work, when you're adding value to someone else, there's a good chance they'll watch as against you just entertaining them. This is what we feel.
Agreed. Start off with short form videos, pick your mobile, pick an editing app, shoot, edit, put out valuable content that is search driven or just adding some value rather than just showing around. How do you go about seeking permissions for flying a drone, especially airport transit? Asked by Sujita.
So generally, what happens in all of these places, there isn't any rule per se that you cannot fly the drone. And when there is, we try to avoid it. But then sometimes we just go to the parking lot and do it anyway.
Pros and cons of a solo and a group trip, asked by Human Tree. Okay, I'll list down. Pros for a group trip. The human connection, meeting people, networking, making friends, like sharing the moments and happiness. Cons, vibe being ruined, like someone is playing speakers on a silent trek that you want to enjoy, not in their best behavior that you were expecting them to be, or you don't get your privacy and space and you have to share your rooms and hostels and whatever. Up to you what kind of person you are.
Solo travelers, I think the best thing that I'd rate at the top is that you get to meet new people. Because what happens is, when we are traveling in a group, and especially even if we are traveling just the two of us, we do not mingle with people as much as against when we try and visit a place solo. Two, you're actually learning how to be self-sufficient. Because almost always someone else is helping you plan the trip, they help you with, to keep things on track. But when you're doing solo, it's really the onus is on you. Otherwise, you ruin your trips. I think cons would be that, let's say, if you are having a bad day on a trip or something has happened, then you do not have maybe the immediate support system that you can rely on. There'll be people that will help you, but maybe you wouldn't be able to trust them as much as against when you were with a group of friends.
Yeah.
So that's there.
Nishant Gowda asks mobile applications that every traveler must have. Google Maps. I discover places, I read the reviews, I see the photos, almost like I get a virtual tour through Google Maps. Other applications are very neat to, like, depending on the trip and everything, like sometimes Make My Trip, Redbus and Go IBPO and Skyscanner.
What is the one for trails?
Roam to all trails for
if you're trekking. Coming to the last section for this video. Location specific questions that you have either from our various videos or just what we've been up to. The first question is from Mera Safarnama. They're asking about what is the guide rule for Nepal, specifically the ABC trek. So when I trekked in October 2022, there wasn't any need to hire a guide, but I still did. Now, Nepal Tourism Board has made it mandatory that in any of its reserved forests or conservation forests that you cannot trek without a guide. So now you have to mandatorily hire one. You can actually do it locally as well. You do not have to do it beforehand. But keep a couple days buffer when you're visiting Pokhara for the trek so that you can hire the guide locally.
Since he has done Annapurna Base Camp trek, you can obviously check out the videos to get a detailed explanation about how the trek goes and difficulties and should you do it with organization or budget and everything in the explainer video. Takes me to the next question by Ajay Kumar. Since we had asked the question back in September, he was asking us best places to go in first week of October, but I have something better. So we have a blog called exploretheearth.com where we have made a list of 100 plus places that you can visit as per every month of the year for India and outside India. So you can just anytime bookmark that post, and whenever you feel like out of ideas, you have 100 ideas to refer to based on the best time to visit. So exploretheearth.com/blog. The link will be somewhere down. Sujita asks us, can you share a 2024 calendar? So we have not done that, but check out these two creators. One is Akansha Munga. She had posted this reel. Also Tanisha Mundra, who is our friend and a co-creator. She had also made this reel with all the long weekends, how to plan them and what you can do. Shout out to both of them. Also, if you want ideas where to travel, you have our blog post, which I just mentioned earlier. So Gautam has been our follower on Instagram since a very long time, and he has been constantly taking follow-ups with us. When is the Udupi video out? Every chance he's got. Finally, the Udupi video is out after 4 months of break. But and I personally sent him the link. Gautam, the video is out. Please have a look. I didn't see that, but Harish Murali Krishan also was waiting for our Udupi video. I guess I'll have to send him also a link.
When does the next travel guide release? Asked by Nishant Gowda. This was again in September. Since then, we have actually released 3 guides. One is Udupi that we spoke about. Then is Auroville and Diu.
Yeah.
These 3 have released. We are going to release Mangalore and Kannur in the upcoming months. Yeah. Post which we are traveling and more guides are going to come throughout the year. So stay tuned for that.
So every month, let's hope for 2 guides. We can put them out. We can travel and keep putting them out. That ends this video. It might have gone for a little longer than we might have expected, and I have a train to catch and I'm getting late. So I'm going to wrap this quickly, and thank you for joining us for the first session. If you have any feedback, if you have any questions, if you want to reach out to us, all the links to our social media is down there. You can buy our custom merch from our store, and the ebooks will be out very soon to help you plan your trips. See you guys. Bye. This was Ismail Saransh. We are Explore the Earth. See you in our next videos.
वीडियो खत्म ऐसे ही हो रहा है.